everybody, it's Jeff here. I'm just doing a walk. It wasn't really a planned walk because obviously now I've got access to driving the car, and my priority at the moment is getting back to as many customers as I can with the catalogues. So I've done one pickup, all the catalogues are out again, and today it was waiting for phone calls from the hospital because obviously I wanted the second part of the cardiac rehabilitation assessment, which was the bit on the machines and being monitored. Well, this morning I got a phone call. Unfortunately, they can't do it, and it probably won't be all week because the man who does it is still off with COVID or some other illness. So I just got to wait for them to get back in touch with me. So I can't do the cardiac side. So on the website, obviously there won't be much going on there. And with the maps, I know a lot of you like to see the maps of where I've been walking. There won't be as many of those because obviously doing the catalogues, it's all you're going to see is people's drives and footpaths that I'm going up and down, and not quite as nice as going through the fields like we are now back at the canal. And so this afternoon it freed me up. I'm not working on the pills and potions today, so I'm back doing that tomorrow, so I'll be able to see some of the pills and potions customers as well tomorrow. But I did get one phone call appointment from the hospital. For those who are aware, I think I've mentioned it before, I got to have my prostate looked at, and the consultant rang with that. He's going to get me booked in for an MRI scan and another blood test. So it'd be nice if that all came up at the same time as I'm going in for the rehab, and then I don't have to pay for the car park twice. I did inquire about going on the push bike, but they recommended not to go on a push bike yet. Wait until I've done some cardiac rehabilitation. So looks like I've got to go and park up at the hospital. So I've never had an MRI scan, so that'd be interesting. It's quite ironic. One of the questions he asked was, have you got anything metal in your body? I said, well, up until 7 weeks ago, other than a few fillings, no. But obviously now I've got bits of wire wrapping around my sternum. So I think they've got to be careful where they're scanning in the body there. So obviously, like I say, there's not going to be as many posts now, and I've just seen the neighbours, so I'm going to get Sue and Linda on a Facebook Live, and then they can play it back later. And yeah, you get all sights on the canal. You get a couple of women sitting on the step, and it makes you think twice. Why are the two women sitting on their own at the side of the canal? So say hello to Sue and Linda.
Hello.
They're waiting for their partners to come back from Le Mans. They've been 24 hours in Le Mans. It's only a 24-hour race, but they've been away for days or weeks, it sounds like. But Sue and Linda have been working hard today. They've had a few parties at home. They've cleared all the stuff. There's about 6 wheelie bins outside with all the drinks bottles. So when the partners get back, then hopefully there's no sign of it. So they've done really well. So it's a good route up there, nice canal. You see yourself, and this is going round from New Zealand, Australia, America. Right, go, see you later. So yes, that was Sue and her sister Linda. How to embarrass your next door neighbour. so perhaps that was the reason that I was sent out for a walk today. But I can't remember where I was. But yeah, things are still happening, but it's going to be a lot slower now. Like I say, I won't do any Facebook Lives and until there's something to update. Like I say, I'm just waiting now for phone calls and for letters. But like I say, the beauty about it is, for the main thing, which was the bypass and the operation, everything ran smoothly for that, and so that's done and out of the way, and it's just waiting for the next stage if I ever get to the cardiac rehab, and then we'll see what goes on from there. So now, let's say, it's basically life back to normal. So I'm going to back home now. I haven't got a clue what time it is, because been chatting to people on the way round this route. I'm just going to let this cyclist pass, just go steady so I don't fall into the canal. And it's just been a nice steady walk. I've not done the pace or anything today, just a little walk just to pass the time away. Now I'll go back, do some slides for our team Zoom tonight, and if any of the team are listening, well done. Let's say figures are well up on last period, so things are looking good. A lot more money to be made, lots of things happening, and I'll see you all later. So I think that's about it for now. And I hope this has worked, because there's quite a breeze coming round. There's no boats moving, nothing going through the drawbridge, so nothing to see there. And let's say I'll update this. I'll put a note about you're not going to get daily updates now. It's just going to be when there's something to report. Let's say the main thing is how we did it at the beginning. There was something happening every day. I'll go back home now, a few exercise, do the breathing exercise and keep that going, and then hopefully I'll get a letter to go for the cardiac rehabilitation next week, and then we can get that part of the journey started. So I'm going to switch off now, and we're just outside the pub, and it sounds like there's quite a few people in there, but I'm not going in. Got too much to do now, because I've been out on a long walk, but not long compared to some. So right, I'm going to switch this off now, because the waffle mode has just come in. Okay, bye now.